Alright, welcome to the next part of my Let's Play. Um, I meant for this to be a live commentary, but it messed up. Well, it didn't mess up, it's just that you can barely hear me, and the audio quality is already pretty terrible, so I decided I might as well make it a lot, post-commentary, which I was actually trying to do a couple minutes ago, but, I had to, I forgot the second part of the video, and I was intending to make this a two-part video. So I had to cut that. So, yeah, this is my second try trying to make this. That's what I hate about making, videos in general. I don't know why I do this. I just feel like it's my obligation to actually at least have one new, like, successful New World, um, Europa Let's Play. Then again, though, the new game's gonna come in, like, in fall, so there's not really that much time for people to enjoy it, but whatever, you know? People could at least, like, maybe look back and go, oh, okay, yeah, that's what it looks like if you, succeed as a New World Nation. But, yeah, I'm probably not gonna do another Let's Play unless it's like a new expansion of Victoria, or, or till Euro EU4 comes out. So I'm not gonna do any request. I probably won't even finish my Morocco game, to be honest. I find this amusing enough. Oh. So Sweden declared war on me, and I'm gonna try to take that little province up north that, for some strange reason, a lot of nations like to colonize. They love that little province. Then again, I think it's because all the available provinces are like going away. But whatever. At this point in time, even though my navy is strong for, oh yeah, it's all right, but it still can't really go against any of the sea powers. No, actually, I don't think really it could go against any of, like, even the average um, sized. No, and none of the large nations, of course, like Sweden, um, or the other powers like Portugal or Holland. But it still could do a good job though in defending my coast. Just not the best job. But yeah, you can see here that I'm still winning sea battles. Support architectural development. Our nation's developing. Y'all can read it. But of course, I'll support architectural development for the Incans. The thing that I like about how they are still going to do a little blockade thing is that you can easily punch a hole through it and it'll add to your war score. I mean, eventually you could punch hole, like, just wipe them all out slowly with by, divide and conquering them and whatnot. Gotta have another court, a man of the court, high discipline. That's good. The Spanish army has been wiped from the Incan kingdom, from Incan land. Oh snap. Oh snap. The Dutch and the Swedish are about to drop their troops off. Better rush up there. And my discipline's my quality's already at quantity levels is already at 0, so that's pretty good. I don't really have to worry about that for a while. The only reason I was close to losing that battle is because they were on the mountains, and they get like they get a huge counter. That for that little territory, for that province, they get a huge counter, especially because in the Andes in general, they get huge counters, but especially that province. Oh wow, how convenient they put their troops all the way down there. Copiapo. Yeah, I'm gonna call it that. Copiapo. Burgundy declares war, so that's what, 5 nations now? 5 different alliances coming after me. See, you would think that after modernizing and everything, it would get less difficult, but instead of making things easier for me, more nations just declared war on me. Because if you remember earlier, one nation would declare war on me, and they would only send like 10,000 troops. That would be their army, and maybe like 5,000 more, and that would be their whole invasion force, and that's all. But now we have multiple nations declaring war on us, so I don't know. It equals out in the end. Well, not really, because I can actually wipe out their troops now, but still, it's still a great great headache. Rakutsa. Time to burn that colony. Time to burn that colony too. Time to burn all their colonies. Make sure none of them get through the north. Province. I really can't wait till these nations start revolting. I want to make sure they revolt. I want to make sure at least one nation revolts. Yeah, I'll make sure of that. I can assure you, you'll see at least one nation revolting. It would be cooler if see a revolutionary republic pop out. I probably won't. Well, maybe not. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll actually invade a different nation. So. Oh. Copiapo. Copiapo. Catamarca. I hate how they just capture the colony right there. And that was the death of my king, Yupanqua II. And he was the last, well, not the last, but, what am I saying? Anyway, he was a great king, dying in battle for the protection of his people. I probably mispronounced his name horribly. But either way, so I decided to recruit a general. Mainly because my military tradition's like really high, so I might as well put it to use now. I'll probably start doing that now. Well, I mean, I will start doing that now. Considering, my next ruler isn't very good when it comes to military, so might as well give it to regular people, I guess. Or maybe they're recruiting generals from the aristocracy. But either way, the ruler will not be the king. Or will not be the generals. Will not be the general. Sorry. I'm really messing up right now, but whatever. What's that? Vilac Guarca. Did I pronounce that with like Spanish words? So would it be Viac? Or is it Vilac? Vilac. I don't know. I don't know Quechua. I wish I had a Quechua viewer to tell me how to pronounce this. You know, I did some research on Quechua, and apparently the dialects are so different. Oh, if you don't know Quechua, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong too. Anyway, Quechua was a language of the Incas, and apparently the dialects are so different that there's no mutual understanding between all of them. Like the Italians would with Napolitano and Venetian. Where is it called Venetian? Or whatever. But you know what I mean. Lag up the ass. And Burgundy's sending their army too. Everyone's sending in their army. Oh, it's only 5 soldiers. That's convenient. Oh snap. Seriously? Fuck. Oh, okay, never mind. That was in the video. Okay. Yeah, the video around this part was the time when my battery started dying. I'm not sure if I already cut to the part right now, but there's a part where I actually do plug in my charger, and because of that, it causes the game to like stop for a while. Because when I plug in my charger, it makes the screen go black. Yeah. The people of the Congo wish they were royal marriage with me. That's convenient. What the hell? Oh, I signed peace with them. That's cool. And they got wiped. Colonial company found. See, I don't really like colonial companies normally, but that one was okay. But if I could, I would just ban them all. Because I don't like them. I don't like them at all. Well, I don't usually like them. They don't really do much for me. All they do is they just give you an extra colony that's just gonna sap your resources. But I think I complained about that plenty of times. So, yeah. And I'm gonna start building up my naval improvements, so I can not only get a bigger navy, I could get a cheaper navy, and I could build my navy even faster. So, that's that. Santa Catalina Islands. For I wish I had some iron, like an iron production place. I don't though. Sort of sucks. I think I have one copper province though, which is good, I guess. But iron's worth a lot, just at this time period at least. I think it goes up even higher later on. But coffee itself though goes pretty high for you. I think I'm the leading producer of coffee right now, so that's good. I guess the Peruvians are really good at making their coffee from. Well, I think it'll. Oh, this is the part where it stops. Yeah. Right now is the part where I plugged in my charger. And, wow. I might have to cut this part from the Let's Play. But then I don't feel like doing editing right now. But, okay, for the people that are still watching, I'll tell you this. Until we wait for the part where I actually plug the computer back in. Wait until I actually get back on. The Incans actually do not have marketplaces at this time period. Many anthropologists are still trying to figure out how the Incan economy worked. They didn't have a merchant class either. It was pretty strange. Like, if something wasn't produced, no, this is what I read. It was probably a journalist that fucked up though that made it sound weird. But I saw this news article about how if the Incans couldn't produce it themselves, instead of trading amongst each other. Oh, there it goes. Anyway, instead of trading amongst each other, they would rather get their necessities or whatever from other peoples. Probably read that wrong though. Well, I probably didn't read that wrong because that is what it said, but the writer probably just wrote it weirdly. It doesn't really make any sense to me. Like if I wanted some, I don't know, corn, some mice, I don't see why I would trade with some other people instead of my next door neighbors. But whatever. I don't know, maybe I did read it wrong. Who knows? I do find it strange that they have you producing coffee, because coffee wasn't domesticated in the Americas. It comes from, I think, the Middle East. No, I think it actually came from Ethiopia. Probably wrong about that, though. But no, it came from somewhere in either Ethiopia or the Middle East. But peace. I don't feel like it's being defeated. As far as my prestige is up 30. I wonder how that happened. Yeah, I'm trying to build roads up north, and so to do that, I'm going to have to start building trade improvements. Oh yeah, another thing, grain also wasn't domesticated in New World either. Well, it depends on what grains you're talking about, but the grains that they show in there, I think it's wheat. Didn't come from the Americas originally, so I don't know. Maybe just like this little pet peeve. Maybe in the next one they'll have like maize instead of grain. I mean, instead of wheat. I gotta keep going on about that. I don't even think. Yeah, they also have sugar here. Fuck. Was Conan originally from here? I think Conan was. Yeah, Conan was originally from here. What else do they have here that wasn't from? Actually, wasn't from the world. Well, of course, gold was here. They had gold here. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anything else. Oh. But the New World doesn't really seem important though in Paradox's eyes. Not that I'm saying Paradox is a bad team, they're an awesome team. They're actually my favorite gaming company, but they're very Eurocentric. They try not to be, but they unintentionally become Eurocentric.
One thing I hate is that like the worst Regency Council ever. Oh wait, never mind. Actually, pretty good Regency Council.
Yeah, right there I'm trying to look at my the necessities of getting the Militia Act, because I just want the prestige bonus also. But my next roller won't have what it takes to become to get that through. Got the marker. How the hell did I split that? Oh well. Oh. Well, I guess that was convenient though. But I split them out. Wow. Here's it. Always try to avoid the little uninhabited provinces. I won't kill off the natives. Because, you know, the more people you have, the more census, the more you get in census tax, so. I have them all off the bat. Unhappiness among the clergy. Why did I agree to that? Oh, it wasn't that bad. I get like a shitload of events to raise my innovative more than my narrow-minded. I like to look at the little cultural buildings for the Incas. It looks so cool. How they're all like boxy and stuff. I think it's cool. And, you know, I'm not sure if, well, no, because I was thinking to myself if we did, if the Incans did westernize, wouldn't they adopt Western architecture? But I don't think the Japanese did when they westernized. They did adopt a Western language. Well, now they didn't adopt the Western language. What am I talking about? They adopt Western dress to an extent. Like if you look at a picture of Emperor Meiji, he like his military uniform, he did have a Western military. And just in general, the Japanese army really did have a westernized military look to them. I think it was based off the French. I'm really wondering if, like, in this scenario that I have here, if the Incans would have adopted. Oh, what's going on here? If the Incans would have adopted any Western style. I mean, I think they would to an extent, but I think after a couple of decades of constant European invasions, they would start getting xenophobic, or at least, you know, like racist to many Europeans. You know, considering that like every generation here has fought the Europeans. to see Germany form. Actually, I've never even seen Italy form. What was up with that? I don't even think France. No, Spain has even formed in this game. France has formed. Wow, all these nations need to get their acts together. Form already. Minus.
Oh god, fucking guys.
Oh, our general's dead.
How you
He'll be
know
remembered
that
though
like,
for his
live
contributions
for maybe
against
5 years
the
while you're rolling
Swedes,
crappy guy?
the Dutch,
Live
the Spanish,
for
and whoever else he ended up killing in battle. Damn you, Castile.
oh wow.
Damn you. Damn you. Why is my work capacity so low? I don't get that. Whatever. What contributes to war capacity? 'Cause, mine's always like low. Even if my manpower is like really high. Like right now, 28,000, that's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. I'll look that up later. Cause I don't know. I mean, like, they don't have any of my provinces occupied, so I don't see why it's so low. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Borno. I like that how Paradox added a new choice with every expansion, and all of them just contribute to you losing your stability. I like that little Easter egg in Victoria, where you have the common event, but instead of you losing stability, you gain research points. Which would I like better though? Europa or Victoria? I think you're able to do way more in Victoria. I mean in Europa. You have more decisions. I think that's it. Just a little decisions add more to it. Oh no, it seems like you do more too. You could do more too because like you could colonize. I mean you could do that in Victoria, but the New World's already colonized. And the Pacific's already sort of colonized. And it just seems like you have more freedom too, because you know, in the beginning of Victoria, you already have the British already have their whole empire together. I mean, at least in the beginning at the beginning day of Europa, even though there's powerful nations, there's never like a nation that like you have to really, they have to constantly be worried about. I mean, sure you have like France, if you're in a mainland, but and like Castile and all that. But you could easily do a snowball effect so you get large enough to beat them. But in my experience, it's really hard to actually be large enough to play Victoria. But then again, though, I wasn't really I didn't play Victoria long enough to actually say I was actually good at it. I was alright at it. But, yeah. But yeah, it just seems like Europa you can do more. I do like the fact that you can have a fascist, communist, like just all those different governments. I really like that. Especially how your flag changes. That's pretty awesome. So we're gonna clear along. Too slow to clear along. Kinda burned their little coins. Oh, Great Britain, you're so annoying. Oh yeah, they're gonna draw more troops off. I already know this isn't gonna work, but... Well, at the time, I didn't know. I have no idea why I thought that would work. I don't really see... Like, in the beginning, I like, really got pissed off when I lose ships, but, later on... Well, you know, even right now, I don't really get that pissed off, because, I could upgrade my navy. It gives me an actual excuse to upgrade my navy and not lose ships, like the older ones.
What?
Yep, 3 different armies in my territory now. This is when I start getting nervous. You got the English, the Swedes, and the Spanish all here. We wiped the Spanish army out. So now we need to liberate the south.